Hello everyone, this is today's video. So today we are going to discuss about the tournament 100. So firstly I wanted to make a video after quite a long time. I did a video earlier. I discussed about the IPL. It was before the commencement of the tournament IPL, and mm, at that time I believe that tournament of India and England playing the test series at home was going on, and it's a long time, like probably 3 4 months have passed, and then again I am making this video. So yes, there is nothing specific I want to mention, like why I'm creating this video on the tournament called 100. But basically the most important thing is to just make a video on cricket and discuss about the tournaments that is happening all over the globe, and probably everything is like quite hectic for the players also, that tournaments are happening so much around the globe, and there are back-to-back tournaments being played, like T20 tournaments. So probably many people won't be knowing about these tournaments, like uh, which state, which country, which tournaments are being played and all. But just to like mm, put a bit of light on this topic, I would like to mention, like uh, once the IPL was completed, then the teams really moved and really straight away went to play the World Cup, T20 World Cup tournament, and the T20 World Cup tournament was played like in the US and the West Indies this year. So it was a really nice tournament, and the uh, pitches were like quite different, because those pitches were like built from Australia, and those pitches were being placed in New York, and the stadium was like a makeshift kind of stadium that was being set over there, and that is something really new, and that is something really extraordinary. Like to, I think the whole cricketing community, the whole cricketing fraternity, like never ever have experienced, never ever had experienced something like this. That major tournament like a Cricket World Cup, T20 World Cup is being played at the United States, and mm, really the atmosphere was really nice, and there were so much of Asian people so who follow the game closely, means those who stay in India, Australia, India, and Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, all these countries, who the working people who are staying over there, and the people who are residing probably for uh, more than 1 decade, 2 decades also. They are basically, their root is from India and from the other countries like Asian countries and all. So they were really excited to see the tournament being played in the US for the first time. But the pitches were really like kind of, I would mention like creepy, because those pitches were like something we have seen. Those kind of features and those kind of environment, atmosphere, probably long time back when cricket was played in New Zealand, and it was like windy, and the ball used to have lots of lateral movement and everything, and so batting was kind of tricky. It was a very exciting contest between bat and ball. Like sports were being made like 120, teams were really not being capable to move beyond the score of 120, 125 and something. And in the India-Pakistan match in the group stage also, it was a 120 score, and India defended it also something. 121 run was there, and India also defended it. Many matches were played like that. But things were different when it was shifted to US. Like when the tournament, the latter half of the tournament, when it shifted to the West Indies, so it was kind of different, and the pitches were like it behaved quite okay in the first half. In the second half, it was like kind of deteriorating and all. So overall, it was a good tournament. India came out emerging as a winning team, and then mm, some T20 tournaments and Test matches have also started in various in the ICC cricket calendar, and India have played against Zimbabwe, and there was a 4-1 win that India have recorded. The first match was a loss, and then West Indies and England are playing the Test series at present. So West Indies fought really hard in the second Test match, but yes, it is 2-0. The score is at present. England have won the first consecutive two test matches in England have won, and there is one test match remaining, and then West Indies is going to play South Africa in their own soil. So there is a home test series is coming at present. But at this point of time, the Major League Cricket tournament, that is the T20 tournament in US, is also being played, and the T20 tournament in the US is also a really good tournament, because it is a proper T20 tournament, and there are players all over the world who have participated in the different teams over there. So players like Pat Cummins is also playing in the MLC. Steve Smith is also playing in the MLC. Maxwell is playing, and other players who already have participated in the first year, like Andrew Russell and Sunil Narine and David Miller. All these players are like participating in the tournament, so the magnitude of the tournament is quite high. And at the same time, recently the Lanka Premier League also have concluded. So the Lanka Premier League also, there are big names who have participated in the tournaments, and it was a good tournament. Good contested cricket was being played, and so if you can just find out that everywhere cricket is being played, like at the same time, two three tournaments are like happening. And in the UK also, coming back to the main topic, like the hundreds, it is like in the UK at present, this cricketing season is going on, the summer, the cricket, the time when the UK plays cricket. At this point of time, international fixtures are being there. Men's and women's cricket are being played at the same time, and Vitality Blast tournament is also happening. And the Blast is the T20 tournament that is being played in the UK. So at this point, it is kept in a pause mode, I believe. And now the 100 is going to commence. But at the same time, the county championship also is being played throughout the summer and in late the summer also. So presently, the county championship tournaments will again, there are a few matches I believe will be coming like 2 to 3 days time from now. And there is also this one day tournament, the Royal London One Day Cup, that is also will that will also start like day after tomorrow or something, I believe. So in all these cricket schedules, the 100 is something we have known, like it is a brainchild of the ECB, England Cricket Board. So the concept was really innovative. The real motto behind putting up a tournament like 100, I believe, was to make the tournament, to make the format of the game more and more interesting, more exciting than the current T20 format. And the T20 format have been there for like past more than 15 years, I believe, 15, 18 years or something like that. But ECB came up with this plan, like to bring up a tournament which is a 100 ball tournament, and there are like new rules being implemented over there, like conventionally in whatever format of in whatever format cricket is being played. So at any format of the game, there is a like six ball is being is needed to be bowled by a particular bowler, and that six ball means one over. So, but in the 100 tournament, it is like you can bowl a minimum of like 5 deliveries or 6 deliveries, but you can stretch it up to like 10 deliveries also. So a bowler can bowl 10 deliveries at a time. And because if he is bowling well, if he is bowling in a good rhythm, and if he is getting wicket, and it's hard to play that batsman in particular, it's hard to play that bowler. I'm sorry, corrections. Like if it is hard to play that bowler in particular, then the bowler can just stretch up to like 10 deliveries at a time. He or she can bowl, and the most really respectable and really commendable thing that ECB and Australian Cricket Board have already implemented, like for the past 5 7 years, I believe. And now BCCI have also started doing this to arrange the women's tournament also, because 100 is like, I really like this thing is that both men's and women's matches are being played back to back, like on the same day, because the two teams, two women's team are competing in one match, and then another same day, just that after the women's match is concluding, then the men's team also, the teams are playing back to back. So the crowd, the fan base, and everything is like happy with that, because if you buy a ticket like for the women's game, then once the women's game is over, then you can just straight away sit back and enjoy the men's game also. So that way around, if the women's team loses, the men's team wins, so you are happy. You are happy. You are compensated in the right way. And similarly, that will happen like vice versa. So that is also, and it is important, like to just, if you can see the picture over here that so many cricketers all over the world are women cricketers are participating in the tournament, and it is very important to to have this evolving scenario, because at present in the UK, in Australia, and places like New Zealand where cricket is being played, West Indies, India, so uh, young girls who are like willing to get into sports, so they can really think about taking cricket as a profession, because cricket is being played like once you have a sibling who is your sister uh, in your family. So if uh, one brother and one sister is there, so eventually they would end up playing cricket, because cricket is the most easiest game to play in the backyard or in the roof or inside your home, or in your apartment, wherever you get some kind of a space, you start playing cricket. You can start playing cricket because you only need a bat and a ball for that. So earlier it was like difficult for a girl to think like okay, a guy can think like, yes, I can uh, get into academy, yeah, I can start taking trainings from professionals, and I can just evolve and start uh, uh, being serious of taking cricket as a profession. But for a girl, that scenario was really not that much feasible and all, because there would have been hardly one girls team. They would be competing in like a World Cup or something. That was a fixed kind of a tournament that ICC used to have. But nowadays, like 100 is being played. That is a women's tournament and men's tournament are happening parallelly at the same time. Similarly, the Big Bash tournament also is happening, where the women's and the men's team are participating at the same time. And IPL uh, in India, at the same time, it is not like played simultaneously. WPL, the Women's Premier League, happens like a few months prior to the IPL. So that is also something that generates equal amount of curiosity and excitement and fun and everything. So that is the plus point. That is the benefit of having both men's and women's team playing competitive cricket and all. And we have big names in women's cricket also, like Smriti Mandana is there, Shafali Verma is there. So these are like real big guns now, playing at full potential and performing really well. The Cup, Women's Asia Cup is at present ongoing. I really forgot to mention. So there are like 5, 6 countries who is participating in the tournament, and it is a really good cricket tournament to happen, because a competitive tournament within a continent, Asia, and Sri Lanka and India, I think, are the really two big competing uh, teams in this Asia Cup at present. So matches are being played ongoing, and it is really good quality cricket. I believe the final will take place between India and Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka is playing really superb, and India have been the front runner in this women's cricket also, along with England and Australia. But England, Australia is not participating, as it is basically the Asia Cup that is happening at present. Now coming back to the 100, it is like I have spoke a lot about other tournaments and other things, but 100 is really, the format is different and the concept is different, and but somehow it is bit difficult for cricket lovers to accept this kind of a new format, which is being played only in one tournament in one particular time of the year, and that is 100. So many people won't be knowing the rules and regulations, and many people won't be interested to get into in this kind of a tournament, where there are being new rules and new policies and new kind of a setup is being established. If you see the get-ups and everything, the helmets and the dresses that the players are wearing, also these are having a different kind of feel. It is not like a conventional cricket gear and everything. So that is what I think is the challenge for 100 tournament. And now I have seen like particular cricketers, English cricketers like Josh Butler have withdrawn from this tournament at present, because I don't think that playing this much of cricket is possible for anyone, because players now need to decide that which tournaments they really should be playing. There is this explanation from his side, like he's having an injury and all. But yes, sometimes what happens is that in big tournaments you can just take your time, that you won't withdraw from the tournament. Like the injury is, what is the intensity of the injury, and whatever is the consequence and that a person would be having if he he or she is like uh, just managing the injury somehow and to take part in the tournament. But that is not the case in this tournament. Josh Butler have withdrawn from this tournament for just before the tournament have started. And also I've seen like in the social media and everywhere there are like comments that this tournament should be scrapped altogether because there is no point in this full pack schedule of the in the UK, because in the UK hardly 5 months is the time when cricket is being played. It's not like 12 months a year. The environment, the weather is permitting in the UK to play cricket, because cricket is outdoor game and it is not possible to play cricket after November till the end of April, I believe, or the mid of April. So that span of time, no cricket is being played. So within this short span of time, accommodating so many tournaments, having international tournaments, having international matches happening like test matches, one days, teams coming and playing over there. Like West Indies have already played two test matches, one test match is remaining, and then Sri Lanka, I believe, would be going to the UK. I'm not sure that which is the next team that is going to visit. I think it is Sri Lanka or some other country. So those tournaments are also happening. Women's cricket, international cricket is also happening. At the same time, the Vitality Plus tournament is also set to end of August or something. And this one day tournament is going to happen also. County championship is also happening. So and the most important thing is that like in the UK, in the Royal London One Day Cup also, if you follow the streams over YouTube also, you will find that there is a good number of crowd who belong from that particular community. There is a good culture of watching live cricket in your community, in your county, and people goes there and enjoys the cricket. So it is somehow like distracting all the people, like, and also international matches are happening. So you will see a full packed stadium in a test match. So people really likes to go and sit out and watch cricket in the summer, and it is a enjoyable experience for all of them. So if there are so many options like present, so if a match is like ending at test match is ending like 5:36 p.m. in the evening, and back to back there is 100 match starting. So another set of crowds are coming into the watch the matches, and Sky Sports and the telecaster is broadcasting those matches back to back. So definitely the interest and everything is going to come down, because no one it is all about tradition and like really test cricket, and the entire feel of having test cricket being played in the UK is, I think, the best cricketing experience the players and the spectators and the broadcasters and the viewers all over the world could really get. Because if you truly love cricket, there is nothing best or nothing to compare uh, with test cricket being played in England, because the overcast situations, the crisp and clear telecast of the matches, the clean, neat grounds with beautiful green outfields, and the neat and clean and particularly well uh, uh, structured and well balanced crowd coming into the matches. They really don't make that kind of fuss or that kind of a huge amount of roar and all these things, but they just sit back, enjoys the game, and they really applauds and they really cheers to good cricket. Because it is not specifically like if England is losing the match, they would be like leaving the stadium and all. They really want to have that experience of watching good cricket, experiencing good cricket, and that good cricket is not about this every ball you need to hit six and fours and to just keep hitting the ball. That is a different kind of a fun. But when it is a true contest between the bat and the ball, so that really is something that comes alive when test match is being played. Because in the last test match also West Indies fought really hard and scored century. There is I don't remember the name, a debutant of West Indies cricket, a batsman who really scored a century over there, and it was really a hard fight, and the match was the match came to an end like on the end of the fourth day. So it was and the fourth day being a Sunday, so it was a full good cricket watching experience for the fans over the UK. So and also to all those cricket loving uh, people all around the globe who have watched the match on TV or like over the internet. So it was really a good contesting cricket being played. And similarly, so at that point of time, this tournament 100 is having big names, big players, but it is really logical to understand, like at present so many tournaments are being played, because in each and every particular country there is a T20 tournament happening. And in UK, they could really have modified the Vitality Blast, the official T20 tournament, or they could have come up with a different T20 tournament also. Then the sentiments and the concepts of T20 would have adhered, and the people, everyone would have really loved to see the counties moving into this 100 tournament, or this not 100, I would mention, like in a different T20 tournament altogether, because he has let the blast happen. And but there should have been a 1 month tenure tournament, like everywhere it is happening, like a different T20 tournament, so the counties could separately would have loved to participate it, and the same players would have played in those in that particular T20 tournament, apart from playing in this tournament that is being mentioned as 100. So I don't think that at present the situation is like something, there is any more hype left with this tournament. Rather, there is this anti uh, hype kind of a thing that is going on, because there is lots of cricket being played, and somehow in the UK, the crowd size, the ground size, all are like limited. So it is not like that much of energy is generated with the tournament happening, uh, particularly alongside so many tournaments being played. So a magnitude of a tournament only happens to the peak when you are able to like switch off and to just uh, pause every other tournament, or like in a different kind of a window, a different kind of a specific time frame, when there is no any cricket being played all over the world. That I think only BCCI is able to manage, and really kudos and really whole lot of appreciation to the BCCI to make this happen, like to fit in this ICC cricket calendar an entire span of like more than 2 months, where basically no real big cricket is being played. Yes, countries like Pakistan, who players who are not allowed to participate in the IPL, they play some tournaments at that time, but that also not against any other teams. Like they participate in New Zealand and all, and New Zealand sends a second team also over there. So that is a different kind of a thing. And at the, so if that strategy, that policy could have been implemented, then I believe the 100 would have really become real big tournament, that what ECB have planned like 5 years back. So that's it. The 100 is starting from today. So let's watch the tournament also. Let's have some good fun. Let's wait to watch some good cricket. Thank you everyone. Take care, and I will again be back with some another video next time. Thank you.